everybody. So, sorry I was gone for a while. I was feeling really under the weather. Um, but I am feeling better now, like a lot better. Got my appetite back and everything, so I was like, hey, this would be a perfect time to see if we can finish up Gone Home. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. And here we have. Sorry, guys, just had to move something. There we go. Maybe. And we're in the kitchen. Now, this is one thing I would like to say. There is not a lot of stuff in this kitchen. Sam's schedule working at Crown Burger on Bethel Road, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. So that's definitely a part-time job. Oh, here we go. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request the honor of your presence and marriage of their daughter, Helen Margaret, to Mr. Richard Morris Pattermatch. Now, that is the full name of the cute Ranger Rick that had shown up. So, anyway, Sunday, the 4th of June, 1995, at 4:30 in the afternoon, Sunset Lutheran Church in Seaside, Oregon. So, kind of looks like Mom's crush. Like I said, we have a few things in here, but we don't have much. There's milk. We have soda, cola. Ketchup. Finities. Salad dressing. And there's something in the back there. Cheese, Pax cheese, American, of course, jam, raspberry, it's one of my favorites, open drawer, there's a banana, so we have some fruit, I'm gonna completely starve. And nothing in that. Oh, it's a pizza place. More pizza. Nice. Grab it, please. We have corn. We have spinach. spinach, more corn, fish sticks, ice cream. Ooh, cookie caramel. Looks kind of good. Nothing that one. Nothing that one. Nothing the sides. So, I'll start to say, what do we think Mom thought about her crush? Music box. Nothing to pick up there. Pack cards. Oh, cassette. The Accidental Savior, another unknown dimension literature discovery. November 21st, 1963. John Russell knows that the president's life hangs in the balance, but who would believe him? Also, hang on, let's see if I can... Okay. Yeah, nope. Alright. Sometimes you can uncover more if you look underneath, but... Nothing else. Like noise. We have moats. Let's go around this side. Please. What's that said? The Bruce Bay Cookbook. Cooking low fat for the whole family. Pie is quick and easy. So this is apparently all Mom's books. Pastries with ease. So that's like cookbooks and stuff. Oh, there's something in here. Can you grab it? No? Okay. Sometimes you can't, like, that's one thing about this game is, like, you don't know what all you're supposed to grab and what you're not supposed to grab. But we have, so it looks like somebody was eating, 2 people in particular. No pizza! We have a calendar. Katie comes home this month. We'll call with the exact date. Can't make it. Same regrets. Rick's wedding. Oh, and it's crossed out. Anniversary trip. What's that one say? Dentist Sam. Janet. Forest. Log. Terry. Something. I can't quite read all this, but church potluck, scalloped potatoes, question mark. forest trip, trail hike event, charity junk pickup, basement room noon, testing, elementary, public areas cleanup. So, looks like the wedding was supposed to be this weekend. And it looks like Mom and Dad went on a trip. That's why they're not here. Bracing, a handbook, grilled cuisine. I can't quite read that one. French desserts. Okay, put that. Newsletter. Congratulations on your new position, Bruce Pendleton, Head of Personnel, State Forestry Service. Dear Regional Conservation Director Greenbrier, having received your formal acceptance letter, I write to congratulate you on your new position as Regional Conservation Director of the State Forestry Service. We wish you luck in your final weeks at Flintlock National Forest and very much look forward to welcoming you at your new desk in the State Forestry office at 8 a.m. on May 3rd. So honestly, I think that's interesting because it kind of makes me think that maybe after she found out that Rick and the girlfriend were getting married, that she she applied for this position, kind of get out of there, which I don't blame her, to be honest. I would too. We have a highlighter. Oh, can't touch that. Okay, let's go over here. Peanut butter. And Dr. Jitters. Okay. Samantha and Daniel were in the woods one day. It was sunny and they were on an adventure. But they weren't. They went to the deepest part of the woods and it got dark. Daniel said, "Are you scared?" To Samantha said, "No, are you?" They went and went more into the bad part. Then they went to a part that was never there before. And then there was a ship, a pirate ship. On an ocean, Samantha said, "I'll be the captain, you be the first mate." Daniel said, "Aye, aye, Captain," and they went on the pirate ship and started sailing away. Oh, and there's a picture.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie, and then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
So also, if you think about this, that means Daniel was originally the first mate. And then, if you guys remember, we found that story where, Captain Allegra was looking for her first mate, who had been captured by the Amazon Queen, I want to say. And then it turns out thought process. I think I might have shared this with you guys in my last video, but I think that Sam went through and took a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't know if she took everything in the kitchen, but like, I do find it interesting, the love the shelves and stuff. Well, and it looks like the kitchen is in remodeling, like they're remodeling the kitchen, probably to make it more, oh, that's cute, I haven't seen that before. I like that little side area on the deck. But yeah, I think their mom and dad are remodeling the kitchen. Nothing in there. So I think that's why this area is so messy. Also because, you know, it looks like they've been eating. So, kind of makes me think. Now, we don't have to spend long in here, but I don't know. I just like looking at some of the various things they've got. And also, I get worried that I'll miss something when I don't think that I will, but again, one doesn't know. Oh, salad dressing. Salad. Boxes. So, first time I played this game, I thought they just moved in. And then the second time I played this game, like, I looked at some stuff and it made me think they had been here for a while, and I was like, well, why is It's like, well, why is stuff all, you know, why is stuff all over the place? Like, I guess I still don't quite know for sure, but I'm on the assumption right now that they had just moved in. Although, like I said, I do find it funny that they apparently just moved in, and yet they, like some stuff is done and some stuff is not. I don't know. I just find it kind of weird. But we will go through this door. Door. Through. And like it almost looks like this area is just kind of area for like gardening and stuff. It's in here. No. Okay. So anyway, looks like they're doing some remodeling and stuff. And Accidental Playa, Terrence Greenberg. Message from our future to save the president once. But within 24 hours, there will be another attempt. And the lines of communication are down. Now, if you guys notice, we've already seen these books, but this is the new publisher. March 23rd, 1995, Unknown Dimension, Literature. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, first let me say that I hope this message finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not, we aren't the feds, the men in black, or any other part of creepy fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a specialist publishing house. We traffic in the weird, the ahead of its time, the lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophile type about there. Mass market shunning visionary expression that refuses to be taken on anything but its own terms. We've had unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ or zombie-like timeless works such as N.N. Bestman's Message of the Stigman, It's Inside Me by Jen Killer, and Emil Krieger's off-band Venusian Flesh Traders. But ever since we discovered tired copies of your Accidental series at a church rummage sale in Long Branch, New Jersey, we've been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. It's just a kind of forgotten portal into the 20th century civilization's anxieties and delusions that our readers lose their minds with. James Bond and Harrison Ford might be the dick-swinging heroes that modern suburban Americans want, but John Russell, mild-mannered insurance agent by day, reckless history revising sociopath by night, is a twisted peacekeeper that it deserves. It is our mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so I've typed plenty. What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the work since your original publisher, Mercury Books, folded a decade ago. We want you to supply a new foreword for the books to appear in brand new editions of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimensions as a limited run and marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base. And we want to offer you a portion of the proceeds, contract to follow, assuming you're interested in coming along with us on this weird odyssey. We look forward to embarking with you and to thrusting your work screaming back into the all-violating palms of an unsuspecting American public. It's about time. Blast off, Kaz. So, looks like things are turning around for Dad. Don't think there's anything I have to pick up here. So, over here, see if we can see anything. I don't think so. Alright. Let's go in here. Oh, we have a hat.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country. The other side of the world. My mind, can't process it. She's really going to be gone. Just gone.
Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebrating our anniversary, June 3 to 7th. We will be camping in the gorge, but we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry the kitchen's still mid-renovation. Never trust contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza while I'm gone, and while we're gone, be good, Dad. Now, here's my problem. That note could have been on the front door. Or could have been a little bit farther to the front of the house. But, oh well. Yeah, I don't think... But apparently... Oh yeah, I forgot. I read about this online. Apparently... There's a ball or something. Milk. Oh, that's recycling. Grab soda can. Apparently, if we apparently we're supposed to be able to more cans. Sam, Crown Burger. So, wonder if this what this talks. No? Like, apparently there's some. Oh, no, here we go. Lonnie, my parents are leaving town, so what of the whole of the house, run of the whole house till you leave. Imagine actually spending the night in my room instead of sneaking up to our usual spot in the attic. Not that the attic doesn't have its musty allure, but my bedroom is warmer. Sam, we should defile your parents' bed while they're gone. That will show. Lonnie, you are gross. Never change. Sam. So apparently she's not working at Clownburger anymore, or she quit. But they're apparently is something. I don't remember. Like there's something hidden in here. But like I cannot remember what it is. But anyway, this is the garage. I'm trying to remember. There's something up there, I want to say. Or maybe it's just an achievement you can get? I do not remember. Also, how tacky. Look at the tire mark. Like, they squealed out of here. Of course, it depends on who's there. If they is Sam, or if they is I'm sorry guys, I do not remember. Like, there's apparently something you can grab in here to, like, hit something up there. But, like, I forget. What that is. Nope. Apparently let's go. This way. I said this was parsley. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I have had a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think you would like the something architecture. It is from a strange alien world. I am headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. I am running low on money. I will look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you all again. It'll be good to be home. Love, Katie. Who's it out? I'm going away to show for Lonnie the Girl Scouts. $3. Saturday, June 3rd, the Tonic, all ages.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Oh. Abby's gonna put that in down. Cause yeah, we are covering up for our sister. We are not. In any way, shape, or form. Home cook. Easy family meal. Pizza on a weeknight? Yes. Risotto 10 ways, 165 recipes inside. what to do with leftovers. I don't think there's anything. Just toilet paper. And soap sparkle. I do like the paintings. They're quite cool and very varied, but I also notice a lot of them have to do with the forestry and woods, which makes sense since that's where Janice works. Sparkle. Sparkle. Paper. It does just amaze me how many bathrooms but I mean, it's an older. Oh, here's the wonder room. Which kind of looks like Tide. But yeah, there's a lot of flowers and a lot of that kind of stuff. Oh, there's open washer. I don't think there's anything in there that we need. More clothes. Softener, softy. Sam, I wish I knew how to explain it better. The Army is this thing I grew up with. It's part of me. My dad's Army friends are like family. I've always known it was where I'd end up. I've never thought of it any other way. I wish anything could be different. Maybe someday when I'm settled at a base and you're done with college and you're a famous writer and I can rebuild a tank engine with eyes closed, things will be different and we can be together. Until then, something's ripped out, blah, it'll. Door. And here was the greenhouse, but it's also the room where Kate and Sam's dad has been working. It's his new writing den. Accidental cryo with leaden boots. Nothing there. Strong Pines, a couple's counseling retreat in the beauty of the Columbian Gorge. Summer session, June 3 through 7, 1995. So, in case we weren't sure, that's that's where they're at. The Accidental Human by Terence O. Greenbrier. So he is back to writing, which is good, because, like it's so easy to give up and to just be, Well, anyway, dear Cass, I can't tell you what joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for sending along copies of the new edition. The cover art is really something. I know you've said that Unknown Dimension isn't in the business of printing new material, but this revived interest in my work has brought a wind of inspiration, resulting in a manuscript that completes John Russell's journey, which I think you may find intriguing. It is reflective and introspective, while forgetting the excitement and weirdness the Unknown Dimension readers expect. I hope this might be an exciting new direction for Unknown Dimension to pursue. At the very least, I am grateful that John Russell's adventures didn't come to an end, and quite when I thought they had. My thanks and regards, Terence L. Greenbrier. Like, that makes me happy. I've been a writer. I've never still attempt to write occasionally. And I'm definitely more jazz. I'm definitely more of a, like, I remember writing stories when all you had were typewriters. And so it's kind of nostalgic and funny. But anyway, cover copy. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved a president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future of danger and excitement, the days where he mattered. So when that familiar rip in time opens in front of him and his handler peers out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No, the life you saved this time will be your own. I also like that because if it is true that his uncle abused him in whatever way, it's nice to know that he has a chance of doing something different. Where we'll do it? Under stairs, second floor. Midnight, June 5th. Final preparations are complete.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
So sad. I think that's an outside door. But yeah, it's this nice little place for the dad. And like, yes, I do think that they're forbidding Sam to like see Lonnie. I don't think that helps. Matter of fact, I think it probably only makes things worse. If that makes sense. And I don't remember where to go from there. Like, I do not remember. From here, except for, I think, now we can finally find back from the oh yeah, that's the dining. Oh, look at this. Guardian angels up above, bless his house with lots of love. So, we're in the foyer. There we go. Now we can open that. And we've got a such an exorcism. Interesting. So let's go. Nope, Uncle Oscar. No candles. And we have their name. Oscar's name tag. And shock. So they apparently drew a pentagram on here to try and release Oscar back into, you know, to get him to go to the light. Oh, attic key, perfect.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
The attic key. Let's go. But yeah, there is. Oh, on the Steam community page for this game, there is there is a thing where people talk about how they were expecting to go up the attic and find Sam dead. I think it's this. Yeah, we found it. Perfect. Alright, and here comes the stairs. And like, there is that fear. But this is a very cozy attic. That's enough. Sam, always remember what we had. Stay strong. I love you, Lonnie. Kick ass.
Oh my god. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the Army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
And that makes me so happy. And yes, I am teary-eyed over here, guys. But hey, look at this. This is so cute. But this is her. This is her room where she does pictures and develops pictures. Oh, picture pencil. There a hand. And then we walk in here.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
But yeah, so that's not home. I still don't found everything, but I think pretty close to finding everything. But yeah. So they kind of all go on a little adventure of, maybe I want this. No. I like that they mention all the cats. They must be cats that they know something. Thanks for playing. And they're together. And remember when we first came in and we heard those two messages besides our own? That was Lonnie. Lonnie was the one who was going for it and stuff. So, but yeah, that's Gone Home. And I really hope you guys enjoyed it, because every time I play this game, like, I find something new, or it's kind of one of those games that on the surface it's like, oh, it's just walking simulator, oh, it's just mystery game, and then you get into it and it's like, oh, it's deep. So, but yeah, I also want to let all you guys know that no matter what happens in your lives, y'all matter. Y'all matter to me, y'all matter to somebody in your lives. So, find the people who support you. And live your life as best you can. But yeah, so that's Gone Home. We've gotten to the end of another game. Not entirely sure what to play next. Apparently there's going to be a Chef RPG update coming at the very end of this month. Um, so that might be what we start on in September sometime. Um, Other than that, I'm not sure if we want to start like a smaller game, like not Stardew Valley or Roots Pacha, because those games tend to, they're very long. They tend to, you can keep playing them and play the same save file. But we have Aurora Hills, which we started. We have Oxenfree. We have Strange Horticulture. I'm trying to think. Tavern Talk, which is another kind of long one, but it can be broken up fairly easily. Um, so yeah, so think about that. Um, Also, Scarlet Hollow is coming along with their update fairly well. Um, and Still not sure when the release date is going to be for Chapter 5, but I will let you guys know as soon as it drops. Um, Other than that, yeah. Oh, and apparently, um, there's going to be a game coming out end of this year, sometime in December, and I believe it's going to be on the Switch, and it's called Witchbrook, and it's about, like, going to a magical school and all those shenanigans and all that, so I'm definitely looking forward to that, but again, I still need to figure out how to get the Switch hooked up to my computer so you all can see it. But we will try and figure that out, and I'll keep researching it, and we'll see what we can do. In the meantime, I hope you guys are having a good week. Sorry it took me a little bit longer than usual to post this, but like I said, I've been sick kind of all of last week and into this week, but I'm feeling a lot better, knock on wood. And but yeah, I will get this uploaded probably tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. Um, and I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to go for now, and I will talk to you later.